Prepare to witness the impossible. Close your eyes for a moment and try to visualize the scene. What until yesterday inhabited purely the realm of science fiction has just become an astonishing reality. An absolute world record, an untouchable mark that for so many years belonged exclusively to the physical elite of our species, was not merely surpassed, it was summarily annihilated by a machine. We are not talking about a narrow victory decided by centimeters, but a true abyss of performance. What does a historic event of this magnitude mean for the future of competitive sports? And going even further, what does this signal for humanity itself, when we realize that our biological limits are left behind with such ease and precision? We introduce the absolute protagonist of this silent revolution, the robot known as Lightning. Standing exactly 1 meter and 69 centimeters tall, a stature incredibly similar to that of an average human being, this metallic humanoid was the center of all attention during a prestigious half-marathon held in the streets of Beijing. But pay close attention to this detail. It wasn't there just to participate in the race or to serve as a mere technological curiosity amongst the athletes. It stepped onto the track to dominate absolutely. It led the race relentlessly from the starting line to the finish ribbon, behaving like a true, unbeatable champion. The big question echoing through the sports world right now isn't simply whether it won the race, but rather by what terrifying margin it was able to redefine the limits of what we considered physically possible. The real surprise, the heavy shock that left the global athletic community in complete silence, comes now, with the numbers locked into the official stopwatch. The robot Lightning crossed the line and finished the grueling race in 50 minutes and 26 seconds. To give you the exact dimension and help you understand the weight of this feat, the human world record established for the very same distance is 57 minutes and 20 seconds, a legendary mark achieved by Jacob Kiplimo, an extraordinary athlete from Uganda. We are talking about a crushing difference of almost 7 uninterrupted minutes. In the unforgiving universe of track and field, where glories and victories are decided by mere fractions of a second, 7 whole minutes represent a true eternity. It is a brutal margin that frankly humiliates any prior expectation we had and highlights the undeniable superiority of technological engineering over the limitations of the human body.
However, anyone who thinks this absurd feat is merely an isolated event or a stroke of luck by modern science is deeply mistaken. According to detailed information released by the China Daily Portal, Lightning was meticulously developed by Honor, a major company globally best known for launching innovative smartphones and laptops. Beneath its impressive humanoid shell, this tireless runner hides a formidable motor with a maximum torque of 400 Newton-meters, perfectly paired with a state-of-the-art liquid cooling system. What we are witnessing is not just a robot running, it is a demonstration of pure mechanical excellence that allows the machine to maintain an incredibly insane pace, completely fatigue-free over the entire distance. And to better contextualize this frantic evolution, in the inaugural edition of the Robot-exclusive half-marathon in the year 2025, the grand winner took a long 2 hours and 40 minutes. The technological leap we have witnessed in such a short time is genuinely frightening and forces us to question, where is the limit of this dizzying evolution? The real treasure that was hidden right before our eyes, the harsh reality behind this overwhelming dominance, is the exponential advancement of robotics fused with artificial intelligence. Lightning has transcended the definition of a simple runner. It has become the ultimate embodiment of an audacious engineering that, through the brutal force of its torque and cutting-edge cooling system, allows for a continuous performance that simply supplants the human body in its absolute entirety. We sweat, we tire, our muscles inevitably fail, but the machine advances flawlessly. This robot has not merely broken a century-old record, it has established an entirely new paradigm for our society. It has tangibly shown us that technology evolves not only to complement our weaknesses, but to surpass human capabilities in areas we previously believed to be the exclusive domain of our species. It is undeniable proof that the humanoid play is a concrete reality and is ready to ruthlessly redefine what we understand by a champion. But the true revolution doesn't end at the finish line of this half-marathon, it only begins there, echoing as an imminent warning to all other modalities that celebrate biological triumph. If today track and field watches stunned the supremacy of metal over muscle, what will stop us from seeing these same machines dominating tennis courts, soccer fields, or Olympic pools tomorrow with a mathematical precision that no human training could ever match? The essence of sports has always resided in vulnerability, in the sweat poured out, in overcoming pain, and in the glorious uncertainty of the last second, where emotion rules over reason. However, when we introduce a competitor onto the board who doesn't feel the weight of exhaustion, who doesn't yield to psychological pressure, and who executes every movement with the coldness of a flawless algorithm, we are not just changing the rules of the game, we are rewriting the very definition of what it means to compete. Lightning's overwhelming success places us before an uncomfortable mirror, forcing us to decide whether in the future we will continue to applaud the grit and the beating heart of the human athlete, or if we will surrender, fascinated by the aesthetic and unwavering perfection of our own artificial creations. Faced with such a monumental and undeniably transformative technological feat, a profound reflection is necessary for all of us. Where do you believe the definitive dividing line between human pride and machine supremacy will finally be drawn in the future of competitive sports? Leave your honest and detailed opinion down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any of our upcoming analyses that continue to challenge the impossible.